Hello, theme park enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. In the last episode, we completed Creature Awakens, so now we're moving on to Pirate Cove. Former pirate turned entrepreneur Pegleg Pete appears to be struggling somewhat. His lone-addled park is incomplete and lacking in fun. If only he could remember where he buried his treasure. It was around here somewhere. Take the helm and turn things around before this ship capsizes. Alright, so definitely with this park we want to pause immediately because we are going to be dealing with a loan, as they said. So, before we do anything else, let's check on that loan. It's a $10,000 loan that we have to repay. I want to put that loan cost down to the bare minimum per month that we have to pay. That way we're not losing too much money each month. Now let's go ahead and check out the objectives before we look at other things. Alright, so for easy, we have to reach a monthly profit of $1,000. We're making nothing right now, pretty much, so that's not great. Attract 600 guests. That'll be easy enough. We have to build a coaster. We have to reach a monthly profit of $2,000. Then we have to pay off the loan that we have. Reach a monthly profit of $4,000. So I don't think the monthly profit will be that hard at all. Once we get the park up and running, have a coaster or two in place. It's really about getting through this initial stage here. And this is where what I've done on some of the other parks really comes into play quite a bit. If you sort of set things up right at the beginning, it makes it much easier as time goes on. So we have a bit of litter there. So first thing I want to do, see if I can fit a bin right in these areas. I don't want it sort of taking away from the scenery at all, but do want the litter dealt with. Now, they talked about a buried treasure here. As I said, I have played through these scenarios before, so I do know where the buried treasure is. So we're going to go get that, as that is helpful to this particular level. Now, if I can remember where it is, that would be a good thing. Here I was saying I knew where it was, and now I'm having to struggle to search for it. Ah, there we are. Alright, so back in this corner here, we have these treasures, which are not bad. We can definitely sell those, but this is the big one. This one here, we will go ahead and sell, and it will give us a decent chunk of money there. Like I said, we'll sell these two because why not? Might as well make that extra money, and that way we have the extra. Now also for this, one of the things we had to do is build a roller coaster. They actually have a roller coaster set up here. They just haven't built it out at all. Now, my thing is, I'm not a fan of the American Arrow cars on it because of the fact that it says American Arrow on them. That just really bothers me. I don't want to have wording on my coaster. So we're going to change them over to the Degen cars instead, just to eliminate that wording. And then we'll build our coaster over there. I also don't like the color of gold for this. We'll put it as a black car. That'll work. But before we even start on a coaster, we need to use some of that money we just got to put in some rides to start making a profit in this park. So we've got these areas where it says coming soon. We can definitely build in these areas and start making a profit. Let's see what we have. Track rides, if we had them, are always a good thing. Well, actually, let's start over here. Do we have any attractions? We have the incomplete coaster. That's not going to help us. Shops and facilities. We do have a decent amount of these. We have Chief Beef. Alright, so we have a Chief Beef here and a Cosmic Cow here. And then we have a Chief Beef and a Cosmic Cow here. Do I want to change any of those out for something else? Let's see what I have as far as drink places. I only have Cosmic Cow. For food places, I do have some variety though. think I'm going to change one of these out for a hot dog squad. Alright, so let's take this sign. Because I don't want to waste anything. As I said, I am trying to save my money here. Let's put the sign over there by the chief beef. Then we'll have edit this building. Set that as the advertised location. Confirm. Done with that for right now. Set this as the advertised location for that sign. As I said, the advertising does help attract people to a location. Now in this case, since we've got 2 cosmic cows that we're going to keep, we want to set both as the location for it. And the same thing with this milkshake sign. Alright, confirm those. Now let's go in here and edit prices. This is going to be $9.50. We're going to put on all the extras for it. I saw an ATM near the entrance, so I'm not worried about that. But I am thinking about things like restrooms and first aid we're going to need to add in. Alright, so that's taken care of, and that'll take care of both milkshake locations as far as prices and such. Chief beef here. We're going to do 19 and 14. Now, since these are over here, I probably want to start building in that area to get traffic flowing over to there. Because this area, people will flow to once I get that coaster up and running as it is. But we're going to change out this chief beef here for a hot dog squad. Try that again. Okay, it doesn't want to add that where I want it to. So,
Chief.
with that in mind, we're just going to leave the chief beef, I guess. I don't really want to get into the details of moving that over and everything. It's not really worth the time here. The chief beef will be fine, and the prices should be set as I wanted them to be. Yeah. Let's move this sign back over by the chief beef then. Or this particular chief beef.
Mmm, tasty.
So that one is the advertised location. And couldn't click it from that far away. Confirm. Now this chief beef sign, we're we're going to have it advertising both places as well. Alright, confirm that. Alright, so we've got those all taken care of. Want them open. Facilities. We do have restrooms. That's a good thing. Where are the restrooms? They're in this. There's one in that building. Oh no, they're both in that building. Alright. Not perfect, but we'll deal with it. The ATM machine's there. Just getting rid of the numbers on it because I just don't like those. Alright. That's all taken care of. Oh, actually, I want to be in here still. See about research. I can get a Hat's Fantastic, which I think I want. Do I want a Gulpy? We're gonna get that for sure. We're gonna get the Hat's Fantastic. Then we're gonna start with this water ride, I think. So we're gonna get those 3 projects researching. As far as staff, what do we have? We have 2 maintenance, a mechanic, and the people who work at the shops. So, first thing right away, we need a security guard. And then we're also going to hire a Captain Lockjaw. Alright, all the people who I promoted, let's go ahead and give them the pay raise necessary. So that way they stay happy. And I did recognize that it jumped me down there. And I need to put her pay back to that. There we go. Alright, so that should be good there. Now we need to get some rides in here, otherwise none of this is going to mean anything in the end. Let's see what we got as far as rides. We have the... We're definitely going to need a pirate ship. There's no question about that. We'll probably put the pirate ship up in this area. As I said, I want some flow going up into there. But for now, got this nice little Venetian carousel. Turn it that way. Raise it up a little bit just so it'll fit. Place the entrance path over here. The exit path over here. That part of the wall. And then we'll move the exit around accordingly. So that it fits through that part of the wall. We'll change the color of it to match the rest of what's going on here. Alright. And then let's get this to be the most profitable it can be for us, which is going to be 9 times doing the spin fast. Alright, then we'll go ahead and put the price of it at 20 bucks. I believe I'm going to be able to do priority pass, but I haven't seen that yet, so I'm not going to put in a priority pass line for it. We'll just do the normal entrance for right now. And let's do wood. I want to do wood here, I decide. I think it'll look nice. We don't need these paths being giant. It's just the entrance path after all. And by giant, I'm meaning they don't need to be wide. They're going to be long. Try to fit as many people as we possibly can in here. And make a profit. Alright. Let's see. Take out that part of wall. Queue right there. That right. Heat cups I definitely want to put in. I've got to put a pirate ship in. It's just a requirement pretty much. For now, let's put in a kickflip over here. Right now, overall, I'm just thinking about making profit. So I'm wanting to put in rides that will make the most profit for me. And ones that also fit in this area. Because it's not an enormous area. Why is it that obstructed? Alright. Guess we'll do it that way. This is the entrance way over here. Exit will be determined by... Really don't want to blow out that huge piece of wall. Yeah, let's destroy that piece of wall. That'll work. Actually, let's not do that. I realize now that path was narrower than it had to be. You know what? Because I'm squeezing these in the way I am, I actually want this path to be narrower than it has to be too. I'm gonna have to blow out that big piece of wall. Alright, let's finish this path here. Good enough there. Let's get this ride set up. It's gonna be backward switch, forward switch. Such an easy little program for this one, and yet it still makes an enormous amount of money. So, alright, that's set. We're gonna get rid of this coming soon sign, and all of this. Actually, no. Not that. This piece I'll just move for right now, as it could be definitely used for scenery later. Right now, the one I'm caring about putting in is going to be the pirate ship. You know what? Let's just get rid of this stuff over here for right now as well. Just give ourselves a nice place to work with. Alright. I want my pirate ship. Let's see if we can place the exit. That's... Oh, that was the entrance. My bad. Place the entrance on that side. That's gonna make us place it right there. Well, if we're gonna have to place it right there, let's go ahead and center it up then, so it's sort of centered with the stairs. We'll connect the entrance path. And for this one, I'm going to take it up the side of the ship here. Leave some room in the center there that I'm going to put some theming in. Go. Let's see what we have as far as scenery that is pirate themed. I think that's right at the entrance of the park, isn't it? A version of it is. So I don't want that. That's sort of neat, but I need a water area for that. I do sort of like that. Alright, so what I'm gonna end up doing is just going to change this path overall in the end because it was a good idea, I thought, but it's just not working out. Alright. Hopefully that'll work so that I can put the fast pass over here. That's my one thought on that. Alright. So with that all in mind, let's put this shipwreck right in this area. Alright, we need a little bit more in here. And I haven't done much this time as far as lighting and such yet. But I will do that at a point, just not in these early parks. I'm not too worried about that right now. Just sort of about getting the parks to overall feel good in what they are. So, later on I'll worry about things like lighting. Alright, it's not interfering with the ride or anything. Sort of like that there. Still not reaching my 100% on scenery for this part. Scenery, no. That helps when you go to the right thing. Of this part. I had said that I was going to put the fast pass here, but I think I'm going to put that there instead. And then I'll put the fast pass back in this area. Let's see, what else? I'm not exactly sure what kind of trees go where in a so on, so I might be putting the wrong trees in the wrong places. Sorry if I am. I'm just sort of putting what looks pretty. Sort of helps with the theme as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so we got that up to 100%. 208's the price on it, or 208's the prestige on it, so then we can take that, divide it by 35, and see where that gets us. We could do 550 on it. Alright, we'll open that one. Perfect. So we got some rides in. We've got drink areas set up. I think we're going to be able to easily get these first few things knocked out here. See what I can put in as far as more rides. Wild Blue is always popular. But right across from the Victory, I don't feel like that fits. Something that's more of a wooden ride itself, I'd say, would be the this one here. What's it called again? Swift Drifters. I don't want it that high up. Just trying to figure out where's the best place that I can get it. Sort of the height I want plus. Nothing. Still not what I want. Alright. We'll place the entrance at the back here. Place the exit right up here by the front. So that the mechanic has no problem getting onto the ride. Let's go ahead and select the grid. Don't like that. There we go. Color scheme wise, it's a bit colorful for where we have it. But you know what? I guess it's alright. We're on the Victory anyways there. Let's get the yellow and make that a black instead. I think that the blue and green and red will be okay. Alright, so as far as Q scenery rating and stuff, it's got some ways to go. But for now, it'll be okay, I think. We'll go ahead and open it this way. $260, is that going to be a good price for that? Or $650? You know, it could do $8, I would think. So we'll try it at that. Put him a little bit below ground here. Actually, put this whole thing a little bit below ground. See if I can select it here. There we go. Much better. Alright. Well, if we've got him over there firing a gun, then why don't we have something over here firing back at him? Actually, what we'll do is we'll put them somewhat back here. That helped the scenery rating quite a bit there. Alright. That doesn't exactly fit. Let's just go to custom. Put in a couple palm trees in these areas. And maybe some rocks. There we go. Move this just out of the campfire a little bit. There we go. Alright, that'll work perfect there. What else do I want to put in? We might as well put in a wild blue. It does do well for us. You know, I can put the line up that side, and that'll go ahead and get a nice scenery rating as well, so might as well do that. Continue this path a little bit here. Actually, I'm going to probably bring it around this direction at a point. Not sure. I might just delete this section over here as a whole, we'll see. I don't exactly need it, I don't think. But we'll see at a point. Alright. Place the entrance. We're going to place the entrance back there. Place the exit. Is the exit not going to connect here? Alright, it's going to be stubby. Fine, we'll put it right there. Go. It should get some of that scenery rating done. Actually got quite a bit of it. It doesn't really have to have it because with this particular ride we're going to go ahead and just do the sequencing for it, so it'll be popular as it is with or without the scenery. But still, might as well play the game as it's supposed to be to a point and have that extra scenery rating for it. Wild blue is $20.50. Testing. Change the colors to actually be blue. Alright. Well, maybe even put in a palm tree over here. How does that affect save rate? A little bit. Not a huge amount, but that's alright. I mean, I know I could definitely theme these things up a lot more. For one, I could put signs on it that listed, what the ride is and such. Not going that detailed yet with it. Just doing little things here and there. Alright, that's going to be good enough for Wild Blue. So the question is, do I want to connect that over there? For right now, I'm not going to plan on it. I don't know if I'll need that many more rides in order to get to my profit margin, especially once I put in the roller coaster. But I guess we'll see. Let's go ahead and start things and see what happens. We've got all these rides that are going to be testing. And we've got a few that are going to be open to begin with. We also have to make sure that they're all going on full loads. Alright, we got full load set up. So at least our park, now that I've been working on it, some actually has some actual rides in it, which is an improvement over what Peg Leg Pete had originally. Now the guests have some form of entertainment they can enjoy. Guessing this will definitely get the guests in that we need once we get these rides done with testing, and should start reaching the monthly profit goal fairly quickly. The coaster is going to be a separate issue here. The real question is, if I need to build more rides, is going to be this monthly profit goal here. This one I think we'll probably reach with just the rides that we have set up. But this one of 4,000, I'm not sure between the coaster and stuff if that'll be enough, or if we're going to have to put in some more rides. We'll have to see. Incomplete coaster is incomplete. Yes, that is true. Victory looks like it's becoming popular right away, which is a good thing. Very happy about that. Swift Drifters, as I said, always seems to get a large queue going on. It's just a popular ride. Really, probably the best screen for me to look at for this is going to be just the attraction screen here. It'll tell me when these other rides are available. Like the kickflip I can open. Then I just have Venetian Carousel and Wild Blue right now to worry about. So now it's just Wild Blue. Our numbers are definitely going up as far as how many people are in the park. So that's a good thing. That should get us to our objectives here fairly. Our objective of 600 people fairly easily. Alright, well, sit it down. I can open you up. Nice. Alright, so I've got all those rides open. That's a good thing. Victory actually is full. That's nice to see. So if Drifters is going to have a decent amount of people on it, it looks like. Didn't fill all the carts, but that's alright. So I'm sort of just waiting for this first month to go by, see where we get on that. But I might as well start building my coaster while I'm waiting. With the money that I have. So we're going to put in a lift hill here right away, I think. I want my lift hill over here. Nah, I think the lift hill here is good. Don't want it being too high of a roller coaster. Just deciding what I want it to do. Alright. Come out into this area, I think. Alright. That. Actually, I don't want it to turn that much. Or do I want to just have it come back into this area again? That might be what I want. what our speed is like going around all this so far. Oh, also on top of that, we can up the speed of the lift hill, which will take care of some of that. Research is going well, good. Just want to make sure that I have the speed to do the things that I want here. Actually, if anything, it's going too fast. Alright. Let's go ahead and stop that test. Go back into editing the track. Alright, so we already completed the bronze objective. Knew we would do that. Here we just had to pay off the loan. Oh, we only had to pay off the loan and build the coaster, so we are actually in really good shape. We're not going to have it like that. Much smaller than that. That's still too big. Too big. Let's see how our speed is through all this. Alright, we've completed a coaster. It's incredibly terrifying, so we've got to do some things about that, but otherwise, it works. First of all, let's smooth that area out, as it was just a bit of a nightmare there. And then this area over here. So let's stop the test right now. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Alright. So let's go ahead and test this coaster. And let's look for fear. That's the main concern right here. Alright, so a big problem is this area right in here. We can stop the testing for right now. That's just not going to work. Actually, I'll do that. I like having that there. That's not gonna work there. We're gonna need a roll. Something like that, but smaller. Complete that. Let's start the test there and see what happens. Alright, so we've taken care of some of the problem, but not all of it. Alright. I think part of what we could do is make these a bit bigger. That one I really can't. This area right here is just a problem. While I want the loop there, can't have it entered like that. That'll work better. The problem is then that there's that rock in the way. That could work. Alright, let's place that again. Then auto tunnel. Alright. Let's go back to this. Auto tunnel through. Why is it obstructed? Or is it where it's going to go in? Going to go into the coaster. Alright, just not going to allow me to do that. You know what could be cool though is shooting this piece right through the loop here. Now let's see about one of these loops. Huh. Let's try that, see what happens. I know this video has ended up being much longer than I had planned on it being, but at the same time, I really would like to get done with this coaster now if I could. Have the speed to get through that. Have the speed to get over that. Alright, so it completes the track. What are our numbers looking like at this point? Even worse than they were before. Great. Well, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to work on it a bit and edit it, and then we'll come back and go ahead and finish up with a ride on this and paying off that loan. Okay, so as you can see, I got the roller coaster running properly now. Everything is in the green for the coaster, so that's a good thing. Just a second here, I need to deal with a vendor who's quit. Rehire that person, and I'll deal with all my staff here in a few minutes. But anyways, what I had to do here is I had to smooth out this hill. I had to take out the inline roll there. That was just a bit too scary. And then coming out of this here, I had to smooth out this area some as well. I also replaced this block section brake that I had originally had with just a trim brake. So I can run 2 trains on the service here, but it's not going to be stopping a train at a place where it can't continue. So I went ahead and took care of that. Additionally, I'm going to go ahead now and, well, let's go ahead and open this now that it's running properly. Make sure that the trains are running on full loads. And then let's go ahead over here and edit this building here real fast. We did get the Hat's Fantastic in, so I'd like to go ahead and put that into a place. There we go. And with the Hat's Fantastic, I think I already adjusted the numbers on it, but I'll check here. So yeah, with the Hat's Fantastic, I opened up all the different hats, and I've got them at $15 a piece. So hopefully people will come down there and get a hat. I'm going to motivate them to go down there, as I'm going to put the nearest first aid and bathrooms down here also. So let's go ahead, put the first aid, see if there's any, there's no blueprints for it. Let's see about bathrooms. There is one for the bathrooms. So what we'll do is we'll just put this building like this. And then in this back one here, we'll put the first aid. We'll edit with that. Remove that. Custom. First aid. There we go. Then we'll change the sign to say first aid. Then we'll create a path that will go along here. Then people can go out and see the pirate ship if they want. And we'll just connect this path up to this path over here. Not a whole lot for them to do down here, but that's not something I'm going to worry about too much. I just want some sort of conclusion to these areas. So like they can go down here, they can look around and such. They can come walk under the roller coaster. Alright. Not perfect, but it'll work. And down here we'll also put another drink station in, because people have been complaining that they're thirsty. Alright. That's in there. Make sure that the Cosmic Cow is at the price I want it to be. It is. Alright. So that's all good. Everything's set up there. You know, that coming soon area, we're just going to leave. The coming soon areas are parts that he could build onto his park later. He's got plenty of room to expand. As for other things, the only thing we have left is to pay off that loan. So we're going to go to park management, go to finances, and then we're just going to pay that loan. And with that, we've completed Pirate Cove. So, as something to end the episode, we might as well take a ride on the coaster I've created here, named it Pete's Buried Treasure, in honor of Pete and the treasure that we used in order to complete these missions. I will say right away, it's not the greatest coaster in the world, but it's decent, it functions. So, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for the next episode in Planet Coaster.